Muscular dystrophy is a firefighter's charity of choice because we have over 260 some departments in Ontario involved with it. It just goes hand in hand. It's just a long tradition that goes back to over 50 years, and firefighters are proud to be part of it.
August 20th marks the date for the Walk for Muscular Dystrophy. By participating alongside the Sault Ste. Marie Firefighter Association, you'll be supporting local families with muscular dystrophy, like brothers Cotes and Jesse Moreau.
My two boys were diagnosed when they were 4 and 5 with muscular dystrophy, Duchenne's muscular dystrophy. They were very active boys. They were active until they were in wheelchairs when they were 12 and 13 years old.
Like when they were younger, everything was fine. They would walk and they'd be tired all the time. And that's how we found out.
Jesse's my younger brother. We're 13 months apart. We're always together, so pretty much everything we do is together, and like brothers we fight, but we'll always love each other.
When you think you get up in the morning with a sore back and you look at them, you kind of like suck it up, and because you know what, they go through this every day.
Now they're limited to their electric wheelchairs, which they use for their mobility at all times 24/7. And they are pretty active in their chairs now. The chairs, electric chairs, give them lots of independence.
With the cost of gear required to give the boys the best life possible, funds from events like the walk go a long way. But it's not just the gear, it's the support from the firefighters to families like the Moreau or the Cotes family, who just relocated to the Sault from Wawa.
Julian and Lisa come from a sad background. Her husband died, Julian's dad, the year prior to coming to the Sault. It was a financial strain at the time. Unfortunately, the place they lived was not suitable for Julian. We had to look for a place, and we finally got one in the Sault that had exactly what he needed for a wheelchair-accessible apartment. But the next step was to find ways to help my sister from doing less lifts. That's when we found the fire department.
The first time I met Julian was in the waiting room at the group health center. He was pretty shy, but we had a good conversation. He had some bright colored shoes on there that I really liked, and we just kept talking, and he's a great listener, and he's also a little comedian.
Chris walked in, and I sort of knew that he was a guy that cared. It wasn't about, I'm just here, I'm handing you the money. It was more than that. Chris he offers you his family, his time, and his workplace.
I've seen lots of change in my son, Julian. He's not as shy, now he's more open. He likes it, and I'm proud of him.
He's been down to the fire hall for a number of visits. He loves it. The guys know him by name. He's a regular there, and you look at him today, it's been, under a year, and he's happy. He's just hanging out with us. He's one of our friends, so it's just great to see.
The firefighters have done amazing for our family. We had problems with our van. The van was starting to rust. Cody had mentioned to Plotycia that we might have to get our van fixed, and Chris says, well, you know what, let me talk to the guys and we'll put it together and get a couple quotes, and within a month or so it was all done. My van was painted.
We brought it into a garage. They fixed the bodywork, painted it up, fixed their ramp, so now getting around with the boys is not a problem, and their van's gonna last longer.
Chris is he's really awesome. Anything we need, we go through him. He's always ready whenever you need him.
They've done the world for us. We wouldn't have what we have today if it wasn't for our firefighters. And that's right from the heart.
Firemen have been really, really huge supports for our family. They've helped us with travel. They've helped us with equipment. They're just a huge support. They support the boys so well.
When I need to call one of the guys at the fire department, I just call and they'll help. Feels like they're like brothers to me and my son.
We're here for you.
Okay, and it's kind of cool.
This year, our local Firefighters Association will be presented with an award for the Department of the Year from Muscular Dystrophy Canada. Since the early 70s, the Sault Ste. Marie Professional Firefighters Association has raised over $270,000 for the cause.
It came as a big surprise, you know, we weren't expecting it. We weren't doing this for a reward. The guys put a lot of hard work in over the last couple of years, and it's just what we do. We enjoy doing it and giving back to the community wherever we can.
They deserve it. They deserve every single bit of it, and they deserve all the help and the recognition that they're getting.
What these guys are getting for an award is not enough for what they've done for this city, not only my family, for the whole city. Like, I've painted my bike to say support our firefighters like they support us, and I meant it. Like, that's why I painted my bike like that, just to show them that I do appreciate.
This is just a perfect opportunity just to thank the firemen so much for everything they do and the kindness, and just even their families coming out and supporting us with the equipment, and just, it's so kind and nice, and I can't thank them enough for everything that they do for this family of ours and for the community.
Thank you, Chris.
You're welcome, Julian. Anytime, buddy.
You can see that they're dedicated to the muscular dystrophy children and adults in the city, and you just can't help but I don't know, appreciate the fact that they got the award. They should. They got the highest amount of charity dollars, and they should be recognized for it.
On August 20th, down at the Roberta Bondar Pavilion, 10 o'clock is registration for the MD Walk this year. We'd like to see everyone in the community come on out. It's a great time. It's a good walk. It's great to meet some of the people in the community that are affected by it. And obviously, the more funds we can raise, we're going to find a cure and beat this. So I'd like to invite everyone from Sault Ste. Marie to come out to the walk August 20th.
Registration for the walk is available online, or you could register in person at the Roberta Bondar Pavilion this Saturday. For Go, Shaw TV, I'm Zoe Sanguinetti.